Also, according to thingies, everything should be fine now. Yeah, pause like that. Alright, we're gonna find that hidden moon. That's really what I want to do. So I'm going to go track down all of the, question mark. Quantum fluctuations. Oh, bateau. Wait, what is this? What am I locked onto? Is this the light hole? Is it a bacon? Well, goddammit. Son of a bitch. The fuck? Well, fuck you too, then. Asshole. Oh, I blasted it. Error. I can't see. What the fuck did I hit? Electrical. Don't mind me, I'm just going to go do wires. Yeah, you guys are doing warranty. And tunes a Halo reference. Oscar. I don't have a car. So how can you be trying to reach me for my extended warranty? Alright, what was the achievement that I got? Okay, that's actually really far away. Never mind. Okay, I'm going. This is such a dumb idea. I blasted it, whatever it was. Stop spinning out of control. Lap. I knew that was going to happen! Ow. Fine, be that way. I'm going home. My ship. Oh. Oops. I think this might be fecked. I'm going to send this thing into the sun if it's not careful. I want to nudge it to get it to stop. Like that. There you go. Error. Map off line. I wonder why it's erroring. Ow! Fuck you too! That's next time I spot, I'm going to try not annihilating it. Alright, back to searching for signals. Where is the sun? Où est le sun? Unknown. Where did unknown go? Is that it? Is that the moon? I'm observing you. You can't outrun me. I ain't taking my fucking eyes off of you. I'm coming for you, you little shit. I'm gonna land on you too. As soon as I can start going back and forward. What the fuck? What? Excuse me, what the fuck? I just flew through it, didn't I? Yeah, I guess at least I identified it. Let's just guess. I mean, it's named a moon, so that would make me think otherwise, but who knows? I really don't want to go to this planet. That's the structure that gets wrecked at the very beginning of the game. Oh, right. What the fuck? Oh, I'm being pulled in by its gravity. Okay. Oh, this is the water barrier. Ugh. I'm literally going to panic every time I just see anything. Oh. Oh no. Oh, so the gravity seems to be a lot higher here. Yep. Son of a bitch. There's probably just in here then. You just use it. Oh, you can? Nani? Cha. Why? Oh, the storm subsided. Wait, and this got ejected? Wait, what the fuck? This planet is falling apart. Oh, I see. It got swept up by a whatchamacallit and launched out and then fell back down. Oh, wait, hold on. Ship. Now, I thought I taught another structure. I did thought I taught another structure. Here we go. And this is where I can dock my ship, and it's going to stay here and not get launched off. I said verticality is not a thing here. Use jetpack booster R2 and hold X. Gravity is really fucking heavy, hard, high. That's you, workshop. Oh. Oh, I found it. Did I say heavy? I meant to say high. Où est le quantum frequency? Yo, quantum moon. Oxygen detected. Actually jump higher. When you're hovering, press. Wait. When you hold jump in this game, you can actually jump higher, right? When you are hovering, press jump again, you get a boost. Use string momentum to get higher and higher by holding it and releasing it, but RT simultaneously immediately after holding it again. It's just release jump and immediately press jetpack plus boost. Makes the high gravity areas way less obnoxious. Okay, so use jump and immediately jetpack plus boost. Like that? You hold A for boost, yes. I hold X for boost. They're gonna test the memory statute tonight. Locks says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. Oh well. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Flock specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lamy, but it's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Phlox will let us see a later test. Alright. Obviously that means there is another way in. Below, maybe? Goodbye, Scout. Ow. So after you jump, it's just press boost immediately. Right, is what you're saying? Okay. I mean, it's good, yeah. Okay. Okay. More trees detected. Ooh. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the station. The statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Alright, well, I'm going to wait here. Do I know what this is? Okay. I don't think I got the gist of it. Oh, I'm scared. Anytime you want to get pulled back into the gravity. Also reach escape velocity doing that on low gravity planets. For shipless travel. I think I was inadvertently doing that on the twins. Work, damn it. And British. You also just travel around the planet super quick. I just have to wait for the alignment to be right, and I'll just get teleported into the office. Can do. Free. Ooh, lightning. Any day now. Or not. I know these are two-way because I accidentally the one, I think on the twins, and then I just stood on it and then I got back down. But if the teleporter is anything like the white hole, then it's only at specific intervals. And if it's not going to happen between whenever I got here and the end of everything, and I think I missed it. Nova! There's so much water on the planet, it will put the supernova out! We'll be fine! I guess there's also just the... maybe this one doesn't work. Haha, look at all that I did. I looked at the ground a lot. Okay, this time let's not annihilate that satellite. Is it fine? I guess. Also, hey Sakura. Welcome. Alright, let's go not annihilate that satellite. Ouch. You going? Just like straight out from here? Or did I turn? There it is. Alright, do this first so I don't annihilate it. Yep, right down, bye-bye.
You're crazy. I love it.
Flap love.
I forgot I changed that. Yeah, that's where some of them went. Thank you so much, Sakura, for the 27 months in a row of Tier 2 support. It really does mean a lot. Thank you. And welcome back. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint. It's Fidget now. It seems like a very appropriate one to put for the resubs. I also didn't react to it either. Because I'm not used to hearing that. That's the first time that one's been played. But thank you. Don't hit it! Don't hit it! Don't hit it! Oh, I guess I had the internal gravity of the ship that just launched me straight out. This is odd. Hmm. Oh, hello. Play recording. Oh yeah, I know. Let's see. Gabbro here. Is that the fucking moon? Come here, little shit. Nope, never mind. I was just gonna get a jet back to the moon. I thought that was the quantum moon. No, 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 come back, come back, come back. There we go. Regular Gakutura. Alright. Thanks for stopping and saying howdy. Gabbro here, checking in on the Deep Space Satellite per ground control's request to check out possible equipment problems. See, Hornfells, I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here. It's peaceful out here, among the distant stars and the soft, velvety darkness. But bet it's awfully nice for naps, too. Oh, right, the lens. Alright, little satellite. Let's see what the trouble is. Everything looks a-okay. Ground control, no dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. You're that, pal? You're... Oh, that's how that got there. You're in a great shape. Keep up the good work. Some fries, motherfucker. Boops the satellite with face. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Nope. I just see, like, a mostly luminescent blue thing, and I think it's the ghost moon. Okay. Yeah, it did not annihilate the satellite. But there also wasn't anything there, so...
You booped the sun.
I'm not going to boop the sun. Okay, where do I want to go? I feel like it's too late to go to Timber Hollow. Oh, hey, the white hole. Oh, is that another white hole? the interloper. Now that I'm a bit more familiar with how this game flying works, let's see if we can land on the front of this. You've done it before, you'll do it again. Not intentionally. Here, interloper. Ground control to Major Tom. No, not intentionally. Oh. Just inevitable. I mean, to be fair, I guess that makes sense. Son of a bitch. I mean, I feel like that's more like the sun booping me, not me booping it. Quest complete. Hmm? Oh. Yo, that's cool. Hmm. Hmm. I think this is supposed to be ice. I'm like really nervous about jumping. I do not want to jump off this thing. Hmm. You know, I'm starting to think that this might be ice. Is there anything actually to do on the interloper? Or is it just a comet that just is here? Oh, you know, I just had an idea. I kind of want to just ride it into the sun. You have your ship log. Oh, I do? I don't remember ever... Ow. I don't remember getting anything about the interloper. Oh. We're gonna be here a while. This is the first time I checked this. Oh, what do all the colors mean? I don't know how you check and piece things together. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's connecting everything for me, so... Each location is such a... Oh, okay. Alright, where are you at, interloper? Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended into the below the interloper's surface. There's more to explore here. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Two of the Nomai located in a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. Located a fissure on the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descended. Okay. Alright, well, that tells me I'm, like, in the right spot. Damn it! Just thought I'd grab some more juice. Green means unread messages. Orange means more to explore. Okay. On the... I landed, like, directly on the front of it, so... Entrance should be there-ish. I'm trying to get enough velocity on the ice to just clip through. Ow. This is the side of the comet, right? Yeah, for sure. Hmm. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Oh! It melts! Cigar. No, watch it just be too little too late, and it's on the run where it's going to hit the sun. Ooh, that's ghost matter. Hmm. Is there a way around ghost matter? Or is it just a, ha, you can't go this way, find another route? I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that I'm beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below. Those are the comet's center. It's near instant death, you have to avoid it. That's what I thought. That was the impression it gave me. And I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we'll lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. The ice. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Why does it say ghost matter detected nearby? 9. Thank you for telling me about this tech. All that way. Like, not go down there. Hmm. Oh, wait, I'm just down here again. Wait, no, I'm somewhere different. Right, so this way. Hmm. Sugoi! The spherical stones Stone casings here seem to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source of what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we are seeing, at least. Hi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I have never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Aye, whatever matter inside the stone casing is more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I have never seen anything like this lightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I had imagined. If the stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star's system almost instantaneously, and the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. So I'm guessing this is why everything blows up. I'm gonna touch it. Bonk. I touched it. Yeah, the crack is how I got in here. So, we're not getting... on the extinction event. Woohoo! I did it! I want die. Oh, wow. I don't think I was getting out of there anyway. I did not have much fuel. I'd have started burning oxygen, that would have taken up a lot of, I wouldn't have made it. I'd have suffocated. Alright, now let's take the next 20 minutes, reading my captain's log. Bruh. I keep getting killed by ghost matter. I have to use our stuff to detect it, idiot. No, it has a light source, right? Or the above, please tell me you need that. Why is he just accepting it now? No, there's more to find? Oh, in the frozen shuttle. Ruptured core. There's more to do here. Yo, I'm done on Dark Bramble. Awesome possum. Oh, and I'm also done on Timber Hearth. And Altar Rock. Nice. There's a shit ton of stuff here. just know it's there. Oh, I can't examine the sun. Wait. Oh yeah, I marked the thing, right? Nova Science now. By the way, all these extra clearing are often useful. Often are useful in or breakdowns of events. Well, what a shame. That's important. No, 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 no. Don't land me. Oh, wait, it's on the interloper? Where is it? It was mentioned in your log. Ha ha ha. It was? I don't... I read it, but... Like, I know they mentioned it, but, like, I was just on it, so, like, where is it? Like, that's what I'm stuck on. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hmm. Yeah, see, that doesn't tell me where it is. I don't know you anymore. Now my question, though, is this the same... Oh, hello. That's what I was about to ask, but then I found this. I was like, is it the one that I pulled out from... Is it the one that I just randomly recalled? Yeah. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home with the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think. Clary, if you don't mind waiting here with it... Oh, it makes sense now. And then Clary stayed there forever and died. Is this just boat game all over again? I now have to identify corpses? Like, that's Poke and Pie down there, and Clary's in the shuttle. I mean, they died, but... And Clary, if you wouldn't waiting for that continue investigating the surface. Oh, that's it. Captain's log, okay. Go check this. Nice. Okay, that's done. More to do here. Let's go to everywhere once. Goodbye, interloper. Où est le... There you are, I see you there. You're fucking temper hard, aren't you? I knew it! Yo, I found the moon again! I'm coming for you, little ship. gonna land on you this time. You bastard! Disappeared from right out from under me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did not get very far at all. It does make me wonder how long they lasted before, how long the other one lasted before the other one died. I'm about to fly into the moon. Wait, where's the sun satellite? Haste the sun. They all died simultaneously. Oh. Wait, is the satellite already in the moon? In the sun? Oh. So turn that off. Erupts matter will scatter across the star system instantaneously. It looked pretty erupted down there. Oh. I guess there was like a minor eruption then. That was a what? If it was a full-on eruption, then how am I here, Tech? No, that's Dark Decker. Let's go see what we can find on Ass Twin. I think the station, the spaceship, the space station is dead. Wait, no. I'm booping the sun. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. This will probably be faster. I just diva ulted, but died. There's the best man on every planet. Oh. Yo. No, back off. I don't care. Yeah, I think that one was a bit faster than flying into the sun. I robbed you of your sunning. Yoink. Ground control to Major Tom. My circuit's dead. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Brittle Hollow engaged. You said there's nothing to do on Hollow's Lantern except dying, right? And finding an Easter egg. I want to find the Easter egg. Tired of life, are you? Is basically everything. It also just seems to be constantly erupting shit, so... I'm going to get immediately blasted. I think it was in the other one. Yeah, right there, right there. Oh god, oh god. No! No! That's what I want to go into. I see things to do. Let me in. Hmm. It's like... Whew. There's like actually stuff here. Fuck. No, no, stupid ship. I just proved you wrong, Taximus. I mean, it does kind of look like I need to be on foot. Son of a bitch. Legitimately forgot this was a thing. Oh! Unfortunately, I put my ship on, like, the worst spot, in, like, the worst possible spot. So I couldn't actually do anything. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Yoink. Look, look. No, I don't want the moon. There you are. You little shit. Alright, which one was it? Good. No, 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 no. Uh... No, 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 no! Okay. Please don't immediately nuke me. Okay, we're... Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Go down. Go down. Bad dog. Okay. Whew. Timber Hearth. Projection. I'm sorry, I don't want to back up. Nerve-wracking. Friends, in Timber Hearth Mines, the last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. You can send us more of the same. K says more of the same for additional testing. We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twins project's protective shell. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twins project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Warning, increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Verdict, location is now inhospitable, evacuation immediate. The Easter egg. Is it in one of the other ones? Or is it in the other one? It looked like the other... It looks like one of the other two was empty. It's in another. Okay. Can you hear me, Magic Tom? Please don't blast me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. It seems like such a stupid idea. There we go. Eh. Go forward! What are you doing? What the fuck? I love how it is just, like, ignoring everything I'm trying to do. Okay. Wait for that to erupt. Don't think it's this one. You, like, fucking go the direction I want you to, though? Holy shit, this is annoying. Do not fall in the lava. I wouldn't be as agitated if certain death wasn't, like, on the horizon. Gravity just seems very inconsistent here. Whoosh. I'm dying. I didn't see anything. It's not in the actual mountain. It's not in the actual mouth of the thing, I don't think. Well, I just checked both, and I didn't see anything, so... Eh. I tried to type that before you went in, but stream delay. RIP. I mean, I did go into the other one. Unless the delay is really that bad. It shouldn't be. It should be on low latency, I thought. Oh well. I got some information, so... Is that the only thing that matters there? Yep. Okay, I want to go to Brittle Hollow. I also want to go to the Twins. But I really want to find this feckin' moon. So... off we go. Autopilot engaged. Well, that's a cool model. Oh, wait here. Was it? Look at trees. I don't remember if I ever... Is everyone unharmed? I don't think I actually found this... No, wait, did I find the... I don't remember. No one was badly injured from the escape caused impact, but we're incredibly fortunate. This is good news. At least we have... this is good news, at least. We heard from 2 or 3. Okay, no, I have been here before. I remember that. Oh. Emergency escape hatch. That just blows up. Oh, yeah, yeah. Right, I don't want to fucking be here. because it just leads you into death. I remember now. Shoot. Ow! Fuck you, wall. Yeah. Unknown. Oh, yeah, that's on that one.
This quamates also know as lizards, such owo creatures.
Oh, okay. The squad mates also know as lizards. What? Now I think I recognize what this here establishment is. Southern Observatory. 500 meters away. Yump. Yump. Oops. Wait. Elevator. No. I don't want that. I'm going back down. Circuits dead. Can you hear me, Magic Tom? Can you hear me? Major Tom. Just to say. The Crossroads. I recognize that. The shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Follow the shuttle home. Activate gravity cannon. Captain's log updated. That's their science name. Oh, whoa, creatures. Now that just reminds me of the post about the Egyptian god of knowledge thought. Because of something like how it's written, you'd literally be asking him, "Oh, whoa, what's this?" Oh, that's weird. Unzip! Let's see. Oh, no. I am here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Amber Set and Horse Salad Incident. I do not know what you're referring to. We're getting farther away. The gravity cannons are literally just slingshots, no tracking at all. If you want to use it to get somewhere, you need to literally know exactly the right time to launch. Well, hey, I almost made it to Ash Twin. Okay. So really, aside from getting the lore out of them, there's no real point in trying to take them somewhere, is what you're saying. Really just good at orbital mechanics. I mean, to be fair, they do have the ability to keep trying, like, over and over and over again. If they just recall it. I don't wanna know. Monsters! Mash the buttons. Kill something! That clip is so good. Kill something! Just the sheer desperation. It's hilarious. No, no! Mash the buttons! Kill something! I see purple, I walk out the purple. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Kill something! Alright, we're taking the elevator down. Going down! No, 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 please, okay. I couldn't see the bottom, all I saw was dark hole. Black hole, not dark hole, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Gravity cannon. Don't mean too much to me. God of War. There's a lion. Oh, it's that one guy. I can't think of their name. Yeah. I think I only know that because I played Smite for a decent chunk. For a decent while. No, do something! Mash the buttons! Yeah. Got it backwards. Ground control to Major Tom. Is there anything to do here? Last time I was here, there was Feckle. And I think I just Sudoku'd into the black hole. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Oh, it doesn't look like there's anything important in there. Danger. Negative combo. Get. Oh. But wait, I thought Anubis was a Lucario. You know what? That's like, I shouldn't say that, because there are probably some people who legitimately think that. Oh. I did not hurt myself. Oh. I missed this. Ooh, in that summer, had their fertility deity be their summer? Or war goddess? Huh. What is summer? Their fertility goddess and their war goddess are one and the same? The journey here from the South Pole has been, go, has been, I'm going to go with harrowing. Because of the, all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old nomai path that starts across from my campsite inside the ruined building with the trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Or maybe I did read that, because it didn't update my thingies. No! Stupid. It's a shame they didn't leave any gas here. Hey, listen! Okay, well, good to know that there is, like, actually fuck all here. And so these are the gravity crystals that they presumably then tripped on and fell down to the bottom. Hey, listen! Also, hey, Crafty, welcome. I forgot I didn't say hello yet. They picked, like, the wrong time to, like, do a proper good jump. That's another teleporter. Shit log updated. No! Alright, let's read. I accidentally pulled that out. School district. Meltwater district. Eye Shrine district. Black Hole Forge district. Okay. Ship's log update. Surface integrity 100%. Ah, I see. Where do we want to go? Let's go to the school district. I don't want to go to school, though. Black Hole Forge controls. Missing notes. Ash Twin Project requires a powerful and highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Yoink. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, hello. Poke, I feel strange trying to recreate Anoa's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care, not his. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone with a phone call. I will take this opportunity to take a break real quick. Stand up and touch your toes, everybody. Ba-dum, 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 bum. I am returned. My mom sent me pictures of a cat and then told me about them. Have the chance. I think I can do this, probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? No, that Set tried to seduce his nephew, Horace. Oh, no. I don't know much about Egyptian myth. I don't know much about a lot of mythologies. Still, all I can give is my best. I do know Loki got a lot of things pregnant as well as gave birth to a lot of things. And as Anoa would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will have to find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I missed my old mentor and deeply. Poke. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw a Noah's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? I really just wanted to finish that statement for him and say it correctly, but whatever. More ice. Well, I don't need to take that. Oh my god, this is a long conversation. Wait, solution 2. I'll use solution 1. Solution 1. Wait, so let's see. So what is the question? Ashwin requires a powerful warp core. How do we obtain it? Solution 1. Solution 1, we could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble Plume. Return to Dark Bramble. Fuck! This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Colas, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I doubt it. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. What Mailorai and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, the vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed that it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guarantee reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could still prove... Fuck! Slow down and read. Jesus Christ. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we are able to transport it back here. Apologies, I can't read. Alright, solution 2. We could craft a new, advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relatively, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Good boy. This is the safest part of our... This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I, and others, now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casings means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Pope was apprenticed to Anoa, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting similar cores. Simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anoa explained many of his designs to me. Okay. That is not a door. Boys and stupid. Stupid. Wait, no, that's not right. I got wet. Remember to wet the dries and dry the wet. Ah, shut up. So we're on the North Pole. Ah, okay. Easy access to that. Aw, dude, that is a very red song. Right, the South Pole had the thingy. Okay. There's so much to explore. Fuck you, Moon. Ow. This is an exploration game. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. Wrong button. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? It just goes invisible. Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like his violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there was 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eye. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow Lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Your circuit's dead. Can you hear me, mate? Oh, it's not a teleporter. Nova! There's another place to spectate. Who is the thingy-mabobber? Our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news! I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Noah's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Larry, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would mean volatile casualty. They would violate causality. Christ. If they're accurate, they would If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I am returning to the White Hole Station. If you, en route, meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Kavasa. No! I don't want to go! I didn't find the thing! Stupid stun. Oh, bro. We'll go out together. Nova! I literally said it both ways. I'm really bad at reading, okay? Can't test them all. Here's a setting to freeze time while translating. In case being rushed for sun exploding while reading is unpleasant. The thing is, I thought it was already on. It should be on by default, which is weird. Do you think it's progressing while I'm reading? Oh, it's not frozen while talking to others. I wonder if it's not working correctly. It is. And it's moving around. Translation. Don't move. Hold the options on. Ah, okay. Not super useful. It'd be useful for like the first time. Okay, back to the North Pole. There's a lot to do there. News of one particular NPC. It's like behind me, isn't it? Yeah, you are. Who's prone to getting interrupted by events? Okay. Cassava, not Cavassa. I promise you I'm going to read their name wrong again in the future. Because my brain goes too fast. Or my brain doesn't go fast enough for my mouth, I guess? I think that's my problem. Oh well, it didn't matter. Feldspars, spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do, too, use it. Hornfells, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading says this piece of brittle hollow is as stable as any, but who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, whenever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Why would you assume I have bigger problems? What's this say? Hanging City. And it's broken. And this one is stuck on up. Don't tell Cassava. There, I got it right that time. uh, Normally the things are like really close by. I wonder where it is. Ship. Guess maybe there isn't anything else to do. I saw something over here. Maybe not. Oops. I don't know why restoring my things just makes me think of, Half-Life. Even though I've never, like, actually played it. I played, like, Gmod and shite, so I guess that's where I would know the sound effects from. Is it up here? Where are you? Huh. Oh. Play 1 and 2. Maybe. What's so good about them? I know it's got some goofy physics, but that's about it. And I know that everybody just absolutely loves them. Or, well, maybe not everybody, but a large population of people really love them. Something, it's like the best game ever. Let's go refill, and then go back down. Right. Ow, seriously? I have fallen so much more greater distances. That was a sentence. You go the wrong way. I don't remember which side it was on. I thought it was over here. Maybe not. Stupid moon. Well, at least I parked on like the backside, I guess. So what was that? Oh, maybe there is chunks flying. Here we are. Down we go. One rolling story goes on. And 2, I think. There's only 1 in the very beginning and 1 at the end. What about it makes you think? As in, like, the story? The story's a brain tickler, or the gameplay? I'm assuming you're talking about the story, because that's one of the main things I've heard the game praised for. Black Hole Forge. Is that glass? I think that's glass. Forge controls. Ship log updated. Interesting. Where is that? Where is that? That's just outside. Both. Ow. Ow. I keep getting wet. Yum. One, you are a sensory scientist who's probably never picked up a gun before, and you are outnumbered and outmatched. Okay. did that come out at? Ow! Fuck! That hurt! I did not realize how fast I was going. Getting in my ship. Where did that come out of? Stop it, legs. You're fine. Definitely outnumbered by a large amount. Survive each and every firefight. Hence the tagline for one, run, think, shoot, live. Huh. Let me in. Good moon, stop taunting me. Where did that come out? Let's go read what it said about the black hole forge. Oh god, oh god. Gravity don't mean too much to me. The vessel. Northern Glacier. It's all connected! The warp core broke when it entered Dark Bramble. Northern Glacier. Oh, the north pole of my highly covered in snow and ice. There's a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface, and Nomai are able to warp here from Whitehall Station. This is where they first recreated the warp technology. Mental structure from upward gravity field. I recalled a shuttle from there. There's more to do. What more is there to do there? I found a switch in the Melwater district that raises and lowers the black hole forge. Great, that doesn't help me. Black hole forge is suspended below the hanging city. I found a switch and raises and lowers it. Black forge district is the highest district in the hanging city. Know my created an advanced warp core, black forge. Okay, fuck. I'm guessing I have to just access it from down there then, even though it looks like it came up to the surface, because me, that's why. Whatever. Definitely not a fan of just being on a time limit, but whatever. It's interesting and I'll cope. Or just mold. So does 2 have a tagline like that, or...? Why did that hurt my face? That straight up looks like it's on the surface. I feel like I'm being lied to. Not sure. Ah. Let me up there, damn it. God, that's weird. Oh, a lot of dead people. Oh no, just one dead person. Are you kidding me? Okay. hear me, Major Tom? God, that... I feel like I'm being lied to. Okay. Okay. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that. Circumstances. I suspect, imagine, I sus, I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wistful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species, or might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great, deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. It's not so bad. Boy, lots of writing. Is this the school district? Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the Eye. We observed the Eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the Eye of the Universe? The Eye is older than the universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it's a cosmic library. Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. No trains of thought for that. The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call, were we the intended audience. The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we do not yet know. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal we are able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Okay. Oh. That was the extinction event that's why everybody is like in weird positions when they died. Not like properly buried or anything, literally just sitting at desks. Because the first explosion from the comet fucked them up. And now it's going to finish itself off by flying into the sun. Okay. How did whatever the feck race I am survive? I guess that's like my issue with like an extinction level event. Oh no. Oof. It's like, how did we survive then? Because we were underground and got lucky? Your tadpoles in deep Yeah, okay, so we got lucky. Let me in, damn it. Ah! Yeah, that's unpowered. That's what I thought. That side is too, it looks like. How the fuck do I get up there? I really want to get up there. Like, really badly. We got lucky. God damn it. Come on, stop it, game. Let me get up there. Okay. There we go. Right. There we go. No, I fell off. Fuck you, game! I don't know why you decided to do that to me, but whatever. Stupid moon, I see you there. No, fuck. God, fuck it. I hate when you're on a surface like that. Where it just, like, wants to slide you off. Ugh. I didn't realize I was squatting. Yeah, like this. Let me land, game! Yeah, I know why it's doing that. I'm not supposed to do this. But I want to do this because it's like halfway possible. Let me get up there! Fuck you, game. Let me up. There. Okay. Alright, white hole, here we go. Hello there. Oh. Wait a second, what is this? This is part of the city. Oh. There's oxygen here. Oh, that's not how atmospheres work, but I'll take it. Accidental exploration, let's go. Wait. Have I been here before? Brittle Hollow. There we go. I don't know what part of the city this is, but let me read it. Okay, I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. That's exciting, you're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come with me to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions, Bellis. I'll see you soon. Yo. That's what I wanted to find. Also, I'm pretty sure last time I fell in the black hole, I died. Why did I survive this time? Supernova! You died before falling in. Oh. You hit a wall! I see. There's a supernova. So pretty! Your corpse fell on. Oh! I didn't notice that I crunched and then got eaten. I'm going back there and getting up that. You can't stop me. And I have a full fuel tank to burn. We learned a lot of interesting things, though. So go take the crossroads and follow it west, is what it said. I feel like I was probably on that path, but it didn't work because it was broken. Which, to be fair, that entire planet is falling apart. So it could very well have just, like, been wrecked when I got there. By the time I got there. Hey, you all, Brittle Hollow, I'm coming for you. Autopilot engage. Nothing a marshmallow 2 can't fix. They just use sugars to regenerate themselves. Firing retro rockets. Who is over here? Ooh, gravity. I think I landed, like, right on top of it. There we go. I did grab my stuff. Flip. Wait. No, I'm on the opposite side. Yeah. Yeah. Speed run. This is honestly a pretty fast descent, and it's safe. Fuck me. missed. Where is the station at? And just go back through. God damn it. Notice white. Apologies if you're in a dark room. I might have to wait to do that. Also, I don't know if you missed... Wait, is that... Well, that might be what I need. I don't know if you missed it, but I fell into the black hole immediately. No, this is not what I was intending to use my fuel on, but here we are. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yoink. And now we wait. Wait, what's down? What did I just do? Oh, am I aligning with, Am I aligning with it? Yahaha! I made it back. I think I already looked at this one. Departure time, arrival time. Return warp status charged. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate the return warp. Nice. Okay, we made it back. Refueling. Where was it? Over here. Let's put this down. Gravity elevators will catch you no matter your angular speed, so you don't follow the hole. You can orbit around it and fling into the elevator that extends towards it to save yourself. Oh. Gravity don't mean too much to me. I don't remember if I've read this or not, because I feel like I found this and picked it up and then took it back to the thing on my on the home planet. Nomai and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver in Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. I understand that's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the results are the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose the instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? I've already told Rami these measurements can't be accurate. How can the Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean I have inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding the universe. We would have to reconsider all our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so, too. Poke. As Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she is kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomena at the high energy lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Poke. The high-energy lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. Okay, I remember that last line. I don't remember anything else. Okay, apparently I didn't read it. I just remember somebody said, you need to see this. This way. Yum. Alright, round 2. Fight. Nice. I didn't want to break my legs. There we go. No, 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 no. Nailed it. No. Hit it. Okay. Oh. Oh. Damn it. That was so close. And for my first attempt, too. So close. If I could have just stayed on it. Oh, hey, I found the school district. Okay. Explanation on festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the Festival. Don't forget, some festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like a Noah's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy is Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go, too. Eh. Formation of the universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together and form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoi, I'm calling him Coney. Coney tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Okay. Thanks for the lecture, Professor. Whoa, the game is struggling. It is not smooth right through here. I don't know why. Ue the Ghost Matter. Found it. Listen. I don't want to go down. Oh, I see. Heavy dispenser. All iced up. I wonder if I've been here before. Okay, that's how I get back. I don't want to go that way. I ain't getting through there. Not like this. What the fuck? Okay, now I have to get up with this. Oh. I can get up with this. Up we go. We should build a new vessel. Each nomad clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for the nomai to remain in one place for so long. The nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life, imagining all the new places we could go. Oh, imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in the star system. We could even meet with other nomai and learn from them, like Colas says we used to. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on Ash Twins, for parts. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like the vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel because Poke is smart. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though the vessels are normally large. But we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things in search of the eye of the universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. But who is Elix? He just a normie or something? Yes. Okay. Oh, for feck's sake, Ron, stop messing around. Cool, water, eye, black hole generator. Oh, first, second, third, fourth floor. Third floor, then anvil. Anvil? Whatever the heck. So this is eyeball territory. Oh yeah. Here we go again. My. I'm fucked, I can't go out, I have to go this way. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Nope, we're going to the black hole. Where is the station? Looks weird silhouetted on the sun like that. Oh, come on. Ooh, I don't like that. It looks like ice. There we go. Or not. There we go. I guess I just have to wait for it. Warping in 3, 2, 2.5, 1. Warping now. That was close. That's a red sun. Ow, why did that hurt me? Screw you, gravity. Making my legs hurt. Hole in one! I think I landed on the edge in such a way I thought I was in the thing, but I was still physically blocked. There's no way I can get to it from here. I'm nowhere near high enough up. Alright, made it back. I'm going to get this, maybe. G'day! That is not a good one to overshoot, that's for sure. Ugh, stop that. Stop that. Stop that now. You're making me sick. Okay. I can fit through there. Aha! I'm here. Now what? Now where to? Yes. We had to go about that blind, okay? I could, like, go out and then just back up. Oh, I know what I could do. I just turn around. G'day. No, God. Bollocks. Ouch. My legs. Whoa! Boosted too much. No, no, no. There you go. Yump. I don't get high enough. I'm up here now. Yeah. Yes, I did it! No! Don't play that tune! No! No, I should have reverse engineered this. How the fuck do I get here? Okay, that might tell me how to get here. No, 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 no! Fuck you, game. I jumped too high. Ow. What does it even matter anymore? God damn it, I forgot I was on my head. I'm coming, son. Fuck! Why I just read the fucking wall? But you know what this means, right? I got up there once. So I'm gonna go do it again. I'm so sad. I am so unbelievably sad. God damn it. Oh, man. All that finagling to finally get it. Stupid fucking timer. I just spent the last 20 minutes trying to... I guess... I don't know if sequence break is the right way to say it, but... Get to a place I shouldn't in not the intended... not the intended way, I'm sure. And I finally got it. And then gravity is fucky. The sun was exploding. And then I fell off into a black hole. Big sad. Shit. I actually kind of guessed where it was. But now that I've done it once, I'm gonna go do it a second time. Sounds like a bad homework excuse. I mean, gravity being wonky is... Yeah, that's not a very good excuse, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it is. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Hold on, hold on. I see you there, you little shit. Where's your South Pole? I want to land on it. Let me land on your South Pole. Please? Okay, so if you're spinning like that, it's either here, or... This is either your South Pole, or this is your North Pole. Fuck! You shit-ass. It was the North Pole. Or I need to do something extremely specific for that, and it's not going to let me do that. That is a stone. Oh, that lets me get into the city. Gravity is fucky. The sun was exploding and it fell into a black hole. But, I mean, that's like... You'd at least get, like, bonus points, right? For at least having a unique reason why. Or something, maybe? No, 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 no. Don't pull me in. God, oh, this is so weird. Okay. Don't you dare get stuck, you little wit. I wonder if I could crush my spaceship. Whatever. Wait, no, I need you on the other side, though. What the fuck? Let me out. Let me free. Let me up. What is happening? Why can't I ascend? Am I getting barrier blocked? I better not be. There. There we go. There is just barely too small for a ship. You can squeeze through, but you bonk nonstop. It's really annoying. I mean, I think I just found the right route. Okay. That wasn't so terrible. Okay. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna catch you this time, little shit. No, god damn it. I had to go for it. There we go. Hmm. Ah, haha. I beat you, Hanging City. I put my ship where I shouldn't have. Oh, down. I want to go down. Down, down in a burning ring of fire. What if I put it in this side? Does it matter which side I put it in? Ah, the rotation matters. Oh well. I'm just going to wait. You can land the ship upside down in the place you skilled up in the last route, but it's very... Yeah, no, I figured I could since it has the gravity flipped there. And that's pretty much what I'm going to try and do. Heliport! This way. Let's go fuel up. Well, you see, Tack, I have to figure out what the intended way is first. And I don't know it. I might have it, but I don't know it. Also, I did originally want to get into the second quantum library to learn about the moon. So here we are. Black Hole Forge. It's basically personal at this point. Let's see who's doing that. I have to fly upside down. Fuck. Where the hell am I? What the... Where am I? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm stuck? I don't think that's what you meant when you said eject, is it? It's okay, I read that after I jumped out of it, so... Okay. Awesome. With a game like this, what's the speedrun for? Stop the thing from colliding and fecking everything over? Joe, I'd assume you'd need, like, specific key knowledges. That's the moon. To go do that. There's a direct end. Just beat the game. It's very short. I imagine this game seems like... Yeah. You can just immediately go to... Wait, hold on. Okay. Is this your South Pole? Will you let me on your South Pole, please? You bastard. I don't want to believe that there's just, like, a very specific thing that I have to do and I can just, like, do it like that. To go down. What the fuck? Why does this gravity just whip me around sometimes? Please do not get stuck again. You're going out without a suit if you get stuck again. Okay, there's the Hanging City. Not get stuck again. Oh god. Fine. Just go up, please. I'm holding like one direction and that is to go up. Go fucking up, please. What are you doing? Up. What? Well, I landed on it. Is this gravitational pull so strong that I can't go up? I mean, it is a black hole. It would kind of make sense. I'm going to destroy my ship if I do this. What the fuck am I hitting? Just fucking land on anything. Holy shit. Will you fucking stop? Just get up here and land, okay? Okay? Why is this so difficult? Go forward! What is wrong with this? I am about to scream. Go up! What are you doing? I don't get it. Why was I able to do this so easily last time? Why am I just now suddenly not able to, like, just go straight up? Why am I hitting every little thing? Why am I getting, like, super gravitied? Like, what the hell? Christ almighty. The shipless category. Thanks for lizards. Of course there is. Wait, what? Lizard tanks? How'd you guys get talking about lizard tanks? They designed it to do exactly that, because they knew people like me would try and do that. So they designed it with the most frustrating little corners to fall through. Let's find an image of a gecko in a small tank. Alright, you definitely want to go this way. Come to me, Marble. No, get in the thing. There you go. Other way. Three, two, one. Warping. This way. I don't get why sometimes I take fall damage and sometimes I don't. Like, I kind of thought I was going to take some there because of how fast I was going. But then I didn't. And then there's that one time when I was not expecting to take any, and then I did. And my ankles hurt. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! My legs! Oh, my ship is right here. Of course it did. Okay. Need to do. I need to Okay, everything's reversed. Oh boy. Okay. I was about to... I was about to die. Alright, you have a good night. You have a good night. Peepkin. I can't think straight. I made it. Don't jump. Black hole generator. What does it say? Okay, black hole forge. Left. Oh, that's what I did. I didn't jump too high. I just jumped where there wasn't walkable path. Or did I jump too high? Because I tried to jump over this, and maybe that was like, ah, I jumped too high. Okay. Black hole forge. Exit to surface. I don't want to do that. Did not think it was going to be that, like, smooth of a transition. Okay. So, did I get my ship wedged, or is it, like, getting gravitied? I'm assuming it's wedged if they are that short. Be cautious near the boarding area while the Black Forge is in operation. That's true, but the problem is that's a one-way gate. Oh, I guess it could be an elevator. I might be able to switch it. I mean, that's the best word for them, I guess, like an elevator. Well, so like I saw the thing that was like entrance to the surface, right? And that's obviously blocked off. Like this says entrance to the surface. So I'm assuming this is the only way in. I know where this is. That's exactly what I thought. Fuck! I really wish I had read your message before I did that. Damn it, delay. Okay. I'm half tempted to just have you tell me how to get back there. Just because, you know, I did do the thing. I'm going to go fly into the sun while debate whether I'm actually going to ask you that or not. And get some water. Oh, my leg. Oh, good, I'm dead. So it's a teleporter, then. This is how to get back. I don't know where it is, though. Also, did I fly into the sun, or did I supernova? Let's reset loop. Maybe go check your logs. Okay, that's going to be my next question. I got sunned. Okay. My next question is, do you know if I have... Oh, yeah, I thought it was going to prompt me to wake up. Do I have the necessary information to find it? Okay. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was your whatever breaking. Yoink. Hmm. Then you skipped over somewhere else. I guess that makes sense. Oof. Hmm. Not gonna be here. Oh. Okay. I can't be there because I haven't done much there. Link is here. Always arrive. Oh. It's probably on... Number twin. Hmm. Where's the teleporter here? Right? I don't know where it goes. And if this is... It would make sense if it was on this planet, because this is the one they were mining. Get out of the thing! Rip. No. So what you're saying is, I don't have all the information I need to get there in a natural manner. Moon. You technically do. Alright. Give me a gentle nudge towards it. Like, just tell me, like, maybe what planet, I guess. Hey there. I'm coming for you. I will find your South Pole. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can get to where you need from this structure. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll get over it. And bounce off of that. How do we get to it from here? I just need to figure out how to turn this on. Oh, this one is passive? Okay. I accidentally used one. I think I used the one that goes from Ash Twin to Ash Twin. Because I was just there investigating it, and then suddenly it teleported me away. Or it might have just been the one on Ash Twin, I don't remember. But I was just standing on it because I was like, I don't know, faffing about, and then it just teleported me. And then obviously I've used the one in the white hole after aligning it. Wait, it might have been... Yeah, I feel like I feel like it went from like Ember Twin to Ash Twin, or vice versa. I think it was that. Either that, or it was like maybe on Ash Twin, and it like took me up a floor or something. I'm fairly certain it was on one of those two. I also just realized something. I don't have the forge. I need to go raise it first. Can I not raise it from that platform? Because it's currently in the black hole. If I want to investigate it, I need to bring it up. Unless you're telling me I can just do that from up there. But I didn't see any mechanisms for that. Also, I didn't look very hard. I'm gonna go do that first. And then come back to that and then AFK. Bonk. Whoop, 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 whoop. Like the first time I got on without picking up my things. Yeah. Okay, I suggest waiting. I came probably for about 10 minutes or so. Gonna be a little. I'll be a little awkward because I am doing all of this stuff. Fuck! When did it become 11? Hey, look, last time I looked at the time, it was like 9:30 or 10 o'clock. Yeah, you'll get over it. I told you you'd get over it. Still have a lot of time. I'll give it like maybe 5 minutes. I just want to make like triply sure, as this is going to be my last loop. Fast forward thing wasn't. Yeah. Yes. Okay, good. I did land like right in the middle. Really? Through your legs. Okay. F you, Moon. And now we wait. I feel like I've missed it. Because if it's like the planets need to be aligned, it's gonna be a long while before it comes back around. I don't know. Oh, it's not that. Not quite. Oh, okay. Not quite, you say. Oh. I guess it's just when they come into view of one another. Stupid Moon. I will land on you. You can't stop it. Hmm? The interloper. So the explosion inside the comet is what wiped out the people. I was also under the impression that the residual shit that's in it that blows up, or that hits the sun, also causes it to die. Is that wrong? Oh, I guess it just kind of looks like it's already kind of getting a little fecky. Yo, we about to eclipse. Kind of, not really. Are you sure I didn't miss the timing on it? Oh, okay. I feel like it should have happened by now. I would not have missed it. Oh, wait, hold on. Anything's about to happen. Hey, Moon. I'm going to land on you. Where do you go? Sir, don't collide with our moon. And it's An interesting idea. Hmm. Let me in. Please. Oh yeah, yeah, I noticed. It gets like slowly shallower and shallower. Oh yeah. I think at some point I did just kind of randomly notice that. Also, the sun looks kind of really bad. Are you absolutely certain I didn't miss it? Because I think that means I'm pretty far into the loop. Hmm. So what you're saying is you lied to me. Also, I'm curious. You said you wanted to, you were tempted to boot up the game and test something. Is that spoiler related? Otherwise, I'll ask you what you wanted to test. You appreciate when games let you see your feet. Hmm. Ah, okay. Also, do you do suitless by... Who suggests you've gotten a TP to work before? You would suggest? Suggest what? I literally did nothing. I was just literally faffing about and accidentally teleported. And then I went back because it was, like, still open. Oh, oh, there goes. Bye, interloper. Oh, is that the satellite that I hit? I'm putting things together. Can I watch it explode from the map? Also, does, that makes sense. What was I going to ask? Shipless. Is that done by, like, launching yourself out of one of the geysers? Into orbit? Well, then how did they get off the planet? You can just leave? Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was asking. Like, how do they leave? Not... Its gravity is not much. Oh, so would they just have maybe climbed one of the higher areas and just jumped, I guess? You have a jetpack. Yes, but that only takes you so far. Nice. That's cool, you can just watch it on the map. Nova! It's more than... Really? Look at all the nothing you did. Where do they leave from, then? They're not going to start another loop, because it's back in midnight. Yeah, Jack, you keep lying to me. I'm not dead yet. Boop, 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 boop. Or is there a glitch to doing it that I just don't know? I'm doubting you hardcore here, lad. I don't much think you can just, what? Ow! They have to leave from a higher point. They have to.